Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to run their own business. You know, who the heck wants a boss? Who wants to clock in and clock out and be told what to do? I mean, yeah, the comfort of it all and the structure and, you know, knowing that you're going to get that reliable paycheck all the time, which in all actuality is a fantasy because people get laid off all the time. But, you know, this dream of being an entrepreneur, everybody thinks they can do it until they actually try to do it. What's the hardest part of being an entrepreneur? Well, first and foremost, you have to create massive amounts of value. That's why you get paid as an entrepreneur. You're literally getting paid to solve problems. You've got to find solutions. You got to find ways to add value. Most people who work for other people, you know, they're raising their hand, they're asking questions. There's already somebody who's created the vision. They've created that value proposition. You're more or less just plugged into it. So when I see a lot of people who want to start an eBay business or an Amazon business or their own brand, a private label business, wholesale, even when you're looking into, you know, working with partners, the number one quality that you need is a leader. What is a leader? A leader is somebody who steps up and makes it happen. A leader is somebody who creates an idea, not only an idea and talks about it, but starts sharing and putting forth hard work and effort to make that happen. They put a plan together. They start working towards it. A lot of people like to talk. They think they could be an entrepreneur. They think they could be an eBay seller. They think they could, you know, make it work on Amazon, and they make up excuses. You know, I got a family, I got kids, I don't have enough money, you know, I'm not smart enough, you know, only if this, you know, I could do it when this happens, when that happens. It's a bunch of BS. The truth is most people don't cut it as an entrepreneur because first and foremost, number one, their skin is too thin. What happens when you get a return? What happens when, you know, you can't find inventory? What happens when Amazon or eBay kicks you off? What happens when, you know, you're getting super annoying messages from customers asking questions that you don't want to answer, or they want a return, or they want a partial refund, or they're trying to scam you? What do you do then, right? What do you do when things aren't working out? The entrepreneur, the real entrepreneur, he steps up. He finds a solution to the problem. He doesn't have to be waiting for somebody to tell you what to do. When you're an entrepreneur, no one's telling you to list. Nobody's telling you to do your books. Nobody's pushing you towards, you know, making sure that your books are in line so you don't overpay or underpay in taxes. It's all up to you. You literally take on 100% responsibility. And you know, if you're going to get into a partnership with somebody, you better be prepared, because I tell you right now, a lot of people like to talk a big game. They say they're going to do this, they say they're going to do that, and then when it comes down to it, they need to literally be held. They need their hand held every step of the way to move forward. You need a leader, right, in a partnership. If you're gonna make a business work for yourself, you gotta be a leader. You've gotta be willing to take full responsibility. You've gotta have thick skin. You know, one of the reasons YouTube's made me a better entrepreneur is because of all the comments that I have to deal with. I mean, when you put yourself out in the public light, you're gonna deal with craziness all the time. It thickens your skin, right? And the more businesses you get involved in, it creates more and more thicker skin. It creates character because you're dealing with more BS, more nonsense, more issues, more challenges. And guess what? Over time, you become numb to it. And you realize at the end of the day, there's no point of complaining, getting pissed off. And I still fall victim to this. You know, I'm nowhere near perfect, right? 1 through 10, I consider myself like a 3 out of 10. I still get upset. I still lose it. I still get pissed off. I still complain. But I'll tell you right now, one of the things that I've noticed as an entrepreneur, and I've noticed this amongst other successful entrepreneurs, however you want to define success, is they're creative. They create a vision. They push the projects forward. They make it happen. They don't need somebody to tell you what to do, right? Oh, make sure you do this. Oh, checking in. Did you get this done? Like, it's like a mommy babysitter, right? A lot of entrepreneurs need the mommy babysitter. And at the end of the day, the true entrepreneur who's crushing it in their eBay business, they're growing their Amazon business, they don't need anybody to tell them what to do. They step up to the plate and they make it happen. I hate to be, you know, sounding like I'm talking down to you, but I say this in other videos too. I'm talking to myself as well. Steve, you know, if you're not getting stuff done, that's your fault. That's your responsibility. Stop looking for somebody to blame, right? Stop pretending that it's out of your control. Stop pretending that you're not the one taking 100% responsibility. To be a successful business owner at whatever capacity, that could be making $500 a month on eBay or Amazon or 10,000. You've got to take responsibility. You've got to stop looking for somebody else to solve the problem. That's up to you. You want to get paid? You want to make money as an entrepreneur? You got to figure out why you're getting paid. Why are you getting paid to sell on eBay or Amazon? You're bringing maybe hard to find items onto the market. You're getting them underpriced and you're bringing them to the market, right? You're shipping directly to them. That's the value. You've got to know what your value is, and you've got to stop all the excuses, all the BS. Stop pretending like somebody's going to save you, right? And that's the issue. A lot of us, we've been coddled our whole entire lives by our parents, by our friends, by our teachers. And you know, when you become an entrepreneur, nobody's going to coddle you. Nobody's going to take care of you. Yeah, your bookkeeper, CPA, you probably don't even have a bookkeeper, but your CPA will probably yell at you. That'll be a wake-up call when you realize, oh man, I got to get my books together. But no one's gonna yell at you for not listing. Nobody's gonna yell at you if your sales are down. Nobody's gonna yell at you if you can't find inventory, right? Nobody's gonna punish you. The only thing that's gonna be punished is your bank account. So you got to be flexible. You got to be creative. You got to be thick-skinned. You got to be willing to ask yourself, what do I need to do to create value right now? Why are things not working? Because it's our responsibility 100%. So if this wasn't a rant, I don't know what was. But with that being said, just sharing some thoughts, man. You know, I love being an entrepreneur, but it's not easy, and it's definitely not for everybody. So let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment below. Much love. Peace.